When it comes to homework during the pre-training phase of your training, there are a lot of different options. You could ask them to simply send a paragraph or two. Sometimes it's just send you their biography or their resume so you know a little more about them. But sometimes it could be actually creating something. If you are training people on how to make pottery, you might ask them to bring some pot they've made in the past, if it's an advanced pottery class you're training on. You can use any medium that you want. However, I do want to give another pitch for this idea that for many skills, nothing's going to beat the video recorder on a cell phone. So it's not applicable to everything. But if you can get people to record themselves, a lot of things happen. It really focuses their attention because they're afraid with fear of, oh my gosh, I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm going to sound like a fool. So if you're doing a course on negotiation, you may want to ask someone, just record yourself the first 60 seconds of how you would open a negotiation when dealing with a vendor or supplier in your industry. And just get them to record that. Because what I have found is when people watch themselves, it is so intense. They find it fascinating, they find it horrifying, it's incredibly interesting to them, and they're now actively processing everything else you've said, and they're trying to integrate that to make this thing they see on video better. So unless it's absolutely not relevant to what it is you're training, I'd highly, highly recommend that you require in your homework that they do something on video. Now, I've been training people on how to speak to the media and how to give speeches for more than 30 years. But it's only been in the last handful of years that people are comfortable with the technology of recording themselves. They're still not comfortable with the idea of recording themselves speak. But so many people are used to recording videos of concerts and family get-togethers and things like that, that they can't use the excuse that they don't know how to record a video and email it, because they've been doing that for a long time. And I can tell you, it has radically transformed my own trainings, because now people come in having already thought about this, practiced it, they've seen themselves, they've worked through it, they're used to hearing their own voice. If they're doing this the whole time, they now notice it and have tried to stop it. So what's happened in my own personal training experience, whereas I used to do a one-day training, sometimes two, now with people doing their homework, a one-day training seems like a two-day training. They get that much benefit out of it. So I would urge you to give some special consideration to whether there is anything you can ask your trainees to do in advance on video. It makes a huge, huge difference for many, many so-called soft skills and other skills.